where shadows often speak louder than the truth. A storm has been brewing that now spills far beyond the boundaries of the digital stage. What began as a toxic feud in the so-called Latris Allen sector has transformed into something more dangerous, more enduring, and more instructive about the power and peril of online warfare. At the center of this whirlwind stands one figure whose name has come to symbolize chaos: Judge FEFE. For months she operated as a phantom antagonist, weaving her influence from stream to stream, attaching herself to disputes like a parasite feeding on conflict. She wielded information, both real and fabricated, as her weapon of choice. Addresses, names, and even family connections became ammunition in her campaign to intimidate and silence those who opposed her. But intimidation, like any drug, has diminishing returns. What once created fear soon demanded escalation, and that is where Judge FEFE crossed the line. She began not only to dox creators, exposing private details to angry mobs, but to weaponize state institutions. Law enforcement was her blunt instrument. Anonymous calls, false reports, and malicious accusations sent police cars flashing into quiet neighborhoods. She targeted Hereford 74, a respected creator with eloquence and composure, dragging her into a nightmare of false alarms and reckless endangerment. One call nearly triggered a statewide Amber Alert, a stunt so reckless that prosecutors now allege she jeopardized the safety and resources of an entire community. Another time, officers arrived at Octavius Prime's family home in West Palm Beach after a fraudulent report claimed he was armed, unstable, and a threat to his elderly mother. But the courts do not operate on rumor, and institutions, once manipulated, do not forget. Earlier this year, Judge FEFE attempted to solidify her campaign by seeking a restraining order against Hereford 74. On paper, it looked like a victory. For a fleeting moment, she had the imprimatur of the court. Yet, as evidence emerged, the narrative collapsed. Judges do not entertain vendettas, and when the facts showed who was truly under siege, the restraining order was not only reversed, but reissued in favor of Hereford 74. The scale tipped, and Judge FEFE's weapon became her shackles. This reversal marked more than just a legal technicality. It was a turning point in perception. The harasser became the harassed. The manipulator became the cautionary tale. And as prosecutors in Colorado now prepare their case, the stakes grow higher still. The charges she faces are not abstract misdemeanors. They are crimes with names, penalties, and consequences. Malicious false reporting, depending on its severity, can carry up to 18 months in jail and fines up to 5,000 zunazans. But when such reporting triggers large-scale mobilization of police, courts classify it as a felony. That means up to 3 years in state prison and fines as high as 100,000. Swatting, the very act of sending law enforcement to someone's door under false pretenses, is treated more harshly still, with potential sentences ranging from 2 to 6 years behind bars and financial penalties that can cripple.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't even, yeah, peace everybody. Hit that like button in the meantime. So the AI just told y'all 2 to 6 years if she get caught up, you know what I'm saying? And up to $100,000 fine. You know what I mean? Peace, everybody. Peace, God, body. Peace, Tala, and Annie, Honey Gangster Goddess, God First. Peace, everybody that's here. All right. So we're gonna get back into it, but homegirl facing up to minimum 2 years if that thing go down. And I'm pressing the gas with my public officials to make sure that she's properly prosecuted here in the state of Florida for the same bullshit. So, but anyway, we're going to let this play out. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button in the meantime. We got 75 people. We should be up to 75 likes. All right.
A household for life, and false reports connected to child endangerment or abduction, the type that risk triggering an Amber Alert, sit among the most severe categories of all, carrying multiple felony counts and penalties that stretch into the long shadow of a decade in prison. It is not merely the legal system weighing against
going on,
her.
Miss Rita?
Psychology itself plays a role.
Miriam,
Harassers who escalate
Wanda.
their tactics often reveal a predictable pattern, beginning with insults. They move to exposure, then impersonation, and finally institutional abuse. Each stage is an attempt to maintain relevance and control when fear begins to wear thin. Yet each stage also increases the risk of exposure, creating a trail of evidence that is far harder to erase than a deleted live stream. Court records do not vanish. Digital fingerprints linger, phone records, email headers, and sworn testimony weave together into a net far tighter than any online feud could have imagined. The irony, of course, is striking. Judge FEFE's efforts to paint herself as the victim have only underscored her role as the aggressor. The very restraining order she sought as a shield now binds her as a target. The channels she sought to dismantle through bogus privacy complaints and false reports remain standing. YouTube itself ignored her latest flurry of takedown attempts, recognizing them as meritless. And the creators she tried to silence, Myjahnee at 7'4", Octavius Prime and others, have not only endured but grown stronger in resolve, with the courts now becoming allies instead of weapons in her hands. The future holds more reckoning. Both Octavius Prime and Myjahnee at 74 are preparing their own cases, civil actions designed to hold her accountable, not just in the criminal courts of Colorado, but in broader legal arenas where damages and accountability are measured in restitution and permanent records. For Jeffa, this means the fight is no longer one of livestream clout or sector gossip. It is about survival in a system that has little tolerance for weaponized lies. What makes this saga so compelling is not merely the spectacle of downfall, but the human truths it reveals. That digital warfare bleeds into real life. That fear, once a tool, can boomerang back onto its wielder. That audiences who once tuned in for entertainment now watch a cautionary tale in real time. The drama that once filled comment sections has been replaced with legal dockets, hearing dates, and the possibility of prison. In the end, Judge FEFE's story may be remembered less for her theatrics online and more for the sobering message it delivers. The internet is not a shield from accountability. Actions have consequences. And for those who believe harassment and intimidation are tools to silence others, the cold truth is this: the same system you weaponize today may be the one that locks you away tomorrow.
What's good, everybody? Please hit that like button on the way in. Let me give a shout out to everybody that I can see. Now, I want to let everybody know, especially for the new people, I do use OBS, so sometimes I may not see certain things. I think there may have been a super chat the last time that I may have missed. So I just want to say to that person, I'm sorry. I think there's a way I can actually go back and look, but I actually do like a community post for that person on the last stream, giving them a thanks. So what has happened is there's been a lot of developments, as y'all know. This person, Judge FEFE, you know what I mean, just maliciously squatted my home. And then I didn't know anything about I'm Here For It 74. she was a victim of the same person. And this particular person moves around the internet, and they have worked with a lot of the ops. You know what I'm saying? Like she has worked with the uncle fucker in Virginia that, you know, whatever. Myjahnee chopping up with Ross. You know what I'm saying? Queen 88 and a list of other fuck niggas, you know what I'm saying, that are not worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying? They know who they are because they're watching it. So, you know what I mean? And the thing is, it's like, yeah, they felt like they was celebrating, you know what I mean? But like the thing, like y'all wonder, well, if you got a court case against her, why do you go live and why do you report on certain things? Why you're so bold? Because the person broke the law. There was nothing else. How you doing, Seven? Let me make sure I can speak to everybody. How you doing, Seven? Wonder Clarity, Just Like Us, God Body, I spoke to you. Queen Mary Kent, Annie, spoke to you earlier. Jaguar, what's going on? Myra, what's going on? Catrice, what's going on? And so we're going to, everybody else, I'll stop in. I'll make sure I speak to y'all in the between time. All right. So I'm here for 74 asked me earlier this week, would I mind being a witness in the case? I actually wrote a letter myself for that case, and I'm also writing a letter for her case that's coming up next year in March, so that we could take this cauldron of evil down that is plaguing the internet. That has I didn't even know when I actually flagged that person's channel for the privacy strikes and copyrights and shit like that, because I was just going ham on that page. You know what I'm saying? Because the person just thought, she said it was going to be 50 days and 50 nights of me being doxxed and my family being posted and all of that. But she only had, I think, 1 or 2 days. And then she learned her lesson, you know what I'm saying, not to fuck with Prime. So that page, I think, got demonetized because the motherfucker went as far as like to slander my deceased father. Make up all kind of bullshit. See, because my daddy actually died in honor for the U.S. military. You know what I'm saying? They actually had the army show up to the funeral and to the church, flags and shit, you know, treated like the president of the United States had died and shit like that. You know what I mean? But see, a lot of these niggas, they come from all kind of like incest backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Uncle fucking, daddy fucking, you know what I'm saying? All that weird ass shit, you know what I'm saying? So they don't understand the holy life. They don't understand the holy family. You know what I mean? So, of course, them demons tried to besmirch his name, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you know, just like Queen 88, Queen 88 is her partner. Queen 88 busts her ass open in the fucking strip club while her daddy's there. And now there's been some allegations going on that Queen 88 is busting it open for the daddy, according to her sister. Do I believe it? I don't know, and I don't get to go that far. But see, that kind of shit ain't a reality for me. Like, motherfuckers from my reality is not saying and putting allegations and weird shit on my name like that. You know what I'm saying? With a sober mind. Okay? So, but them niggas had roaches and feeding tubes, babies being snatched up, you know what I'm saying? All herpes, all kind of disease, nasty ass shit surrounds these people all day. You know what I'm saying? Disease, broken families, incest, you know what I'm saying? Drug allegations, fake booties, you know what I'm saying? Just a hard ass fucking nigger life. You know what I'm saying? Just hard, you know what I mean? Shit that I don't know of, you know what I mean? And it's just what it is. So them niggas would try to besmirch a good man's name and besmirch my name in general too. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker went as far as to say that, you know, I was running around the house with a gun while my elderly mother, who has dementia and all kinds of shit, you know, and a lot of these motherfuckers practice all kind of like weird ass witchcraft and shit. So they try to like, you know, broadcast bullshit into your life. You know what I mean? There's nobody in my home that has no dementia, no weird shit. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to people that's going through real stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I've seen that, you know, people who died of like dementia, Alzheimer's, things. It ain't nothing to joke about. All right. But these niggas are evil. And right now what you're seeing is God is using certain people as weapons and the law itself as weapons to go through and clean up and get rid of the trash. Like Myjahnee said, she's going to clean up the internet. But Myjahnee has not taken down a fuck nigga or put pauses on fuck niggas like Judge FEFE. You know what I'm saying? That was running around putting out old ladies' addresses, information, first and last name. Matter of fact, Myjahnee herself has participated in putting up people's full names and shit on legal documents that were never certified or processed, that never went into the public sphere. That's doxing. Okay? So we see these certain type of people, they congregate together, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even doing a lot of like if y'all notice, I kind of backed away from the street sector talk and shit because, you know, the street sector has too much talk about fucking kids and incest and daddy, all this nasty fuck nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit weighs on a good man's mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of slimy shit goes on with that. You know what I mean? So I said I'm backing away from doing any kind of commentary on that. Too much weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Loose booty yags from other sectors. You know what I'm saying? Want to slander niggas' names and shit like that. You know what I mean? And just feels like they have an obligation to perform in such ways. So I get it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I'm just doing me over here and just reporting on things that are affecting me in my real life. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Just affecting me in my real life. Now, there's been a lot of developments in a lot of ways in which y'all will see in the coming future. Certain people that have been talking a lot of shit and doing a lot of weird ass shit, breaking federal laws and crime, doing all kinds of shit. A lot more niggas are going to get snatched up. You know what I mean? Right now, I do know for a fact them people are around with the 3 letters and they're interviewing people based on a lot of bullshit that a lot of you niggas are participating in. You know what I mean? Like, I had one person, I had to do a privacy strike. Like, this motherfucker feels like there's an obligation to put my fucking name up and my address and all that other shit. When I could clearly just go ahead and do an IC3C report. You know what I mean? Because you're breaking federal law. You know what I mean? And I've been more than merciful to a lot of people. You know what I mean? When it comes down to that type of shit. Y'all don't see y'all motherfucking bitch ass name on my damn community wall, your fuck ass address, none of your goddamn kids or nothing like that, because y'all don't bother me like that. Not at all. You know what I mean? You're not worth me putting myself in any kind of situation like a Judge FEFE ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That got fucking charges for malicious squatting. You know what I'm saying? For calling the fucking police too goddamn much on niggas falsely. And now the police is on her ass. And now the police she got fucking restraining orders that she tried to put on 74. They on her ass now too. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas are just failing all kinds of ways. And it's just a joy to see. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to be here that long, but I just want to come in and share the good news of what is going on with these niggas. Okay? So let me go ahead and talk to the AI about Colorado so y'all can get a clearer understanding about malicious squatting in Colorado, since the state of Colorado is charging Miss Felicia, you know what I'm saying? Judge, as y'all know, is Judge FEFE with malicious squatting for the bullshit she did to 74. Now, there's things that I could do and I could request of certain people that could actually put her in the same type of trouble here in West Palm Beach. I'd rather that these people, you know what I'm saying, that's led by Dr. Claude in the background that's sending weird ass mentally ill fuck niggas my way, you know, just leave me the fuck alone. But I start to see that niggas really are fucked up in the head, and these are mentally ill weirdos, you know what I'm saying, that don't have a sense of reality. Their lives are totally attached to this apparatus called the internet, and you just got to handle them. They have the white man has built cages for these niggas. Okay? They have literally built cages for motherfuckers that want to violate people's privacy. It's just like being a thief. You want to break in somebody's house, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody call the police, and then the judge finds out, everything's searched out, the state prosecutor lay it out that you broke in the house. They got the fingerprints, they got the video, all that shit. They put your ass in jail. They got places for motherfuckers that want to violate people's privacy. Same thing on the internet. And what is going to happen is I'm telling y'all what is happening. There will be a big change on the internet coming soon and it'll be a lot of surprises. Niggas are gonna be getting years in fucking in state prisons, federal prisons, all that shit. And bitch ass niggas from multiple sectors, like I guess the supporters and shit, will be crying. And y'all know I don't give a fuck. I will not give a fuck. If you come crying to me about what your fave is doing, that's want to be crazy at the expense of slandering my name and harassing and fucking with my privacy, amongst others, I don't give a fuck about you because you didn't give a fuck if I got harmed in the process. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you and fuck those subscribers that support that bullshit. Okay? So right now, you're going to see a big change. By the end of the year, a lot of weirdos are going to be getting snatched up. The motherfuckers going to be getting interviewed and shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is, niggas are doing way too much. Niggas are conspiring to sabotage, expose certain things. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with people's privacy because they ain't got shit else to do with their life other than fuck with people. Okay? What's going on, Shakim? What's going on, Brick Girl Haley? What's going on, Miss Vegas? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Justice Reacts? What's good? All right, so the big change is coming. And it's sad because what I did learn about the Latrice Allen sector, I didn't even know it when that page got struck. The big page with the 16K that she's abandoned because they don't have monetization. When I struck her for posting my father up there, when you post deceased people on your page, you're asking for your page to be fucking demonetized for damn near forever. Okay, YouTube, sometimes they'll take the page, but sometimes you're part of the YouTube part of the program. That's a great way to get your shit demonetized for life. Okay, so the dumb bitch did that. You know what I mean? It wasn't the first time I had a weirdo that's more super fan the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Do that type of shit. Research, you know what I'm saying? Want to find out a nigga family. The whole one as far as to saying trying to find my son that you cannot find through no court papers because there are none. You know what I mean? So if you want to look for, you want to go and look for him or whatever, have at it. Okay? Have at it. You know what I mean? So have at it. Do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, if y'all feeling rich, you know what I'm saying, tip the host. Octavius Prime one, Cash App, you know what I'm saying? Shakim said she squatted me because I roasted Queen 88. Because like, see, even in the word game, my word game, as far as hurting these niggas' feelings, is so vicious. These niggas gotta go outside the box. They can't like, oh, let me go and roast him. Oh, but you gonna say some shit about my past relationship? You know what I'm saying? When my ex was talking shit and she was inebriated. Okay, cool. All right, I was fat 2 years ago. Nigga, I lost 150 fucking pounds since then. You know what I'm saying? Looking. You know what I'm saying? Looking very nice and shit. You know what I mean? So things have changed. You know what I mean? You know, I'm like, we got God body in the chat. You know what I'm saying? In a few months, I'm going to be the supreme God body. Okay? I'm going to be the supreme ultra God body. Okay? I'm going to put that little nigga to shame. You know what I'm saying? I'm just fucking with you, dog. But, yeah. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Things have changed. So niggas do the roasting and shit don't really hit. Because really, I understand that most of these niggas are insane. And I don't really give a fuck about what they got to say. Most of these motherfuckers got mental illness. Most of these motherfuckers on SSI, they're getting checks because of their mental illness. You know what I'm saying? They're delayed and shit. Motherfuckers, and I know this, but people are feeling bad about the word autistic, but there are a lot of autistic people online or retarded people that are online that are bothering sane people. You get a check to stay at home to not fuck with people because you cannot socialize with people. You know what I'm saying? You're antisocial because of your delayed brain or whatever the fuck it was. Your vitamin K shot. Who knows what it was that the doctor gave your ass, or your mom was drinking, is doing coke and shit, or some of y'all are crack babies and shit. A lot of these weirdos are in their 30s. You know what I'm saying? The 86 motherfuckers. Niggas from 1986 and up to 1995. The crack era motherfuckers that's doing all that weird shit online. You notice these niggas fall within a certain range. Okay? crack motherfucking babies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the big bitch came out craving motherfucking crack rocks and shit like that, just like Queen 88. I don't know, what these niggas did. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they're building jail cells for these niggas. And I'm more than elated to see that shit happen because I abide by the motherfucking law. You ain't gonna catch me doxing you. You ain't gonna catch me stalking your fucking children. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what your children look like. I don't care whether you took your kid or whatever the fuck. And if you find if I have one, I suggest you do the same. Don't give a fuck about mine. Okay? My stepchildren, blood children, whatever it is. Don't give a fuck about nothing I got going on outside this internet. Okay? We don't need I don't need no help with nothing. All right? Yeah, y'all hit that like button. You know what I mean? Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Cause hit that like button. Let's get me over 100 likes, please. You know what I mean? I can't really see everything. Like I say, I'm on OBS. I'm just talking and everything. Like, what's going on, Bush, baby? You know what I mean? Looking like a whole snack. Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely. Nigga can't say, oh, he ugly. He balding. Remember they said I was balding at the top? Oh, I'm balding at the top. No, nigga, that's just, you know what I mean? I'm in my mid-40s and I got more hair than you. You know what I'm saying? This shit real. This ain't no toupee, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no toupee, nigga. You know what I mean? Just like these teeth are real. These teeth are real. And they're mad about that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we got Judge FEFE in the bind. We're going to see her in more binds. We're going to see some other people that's going to be in a lot more binds. And far as beef goes, I don't have nobody I'm beefing with. You know what I mean? Like, for one, if I have done at least 10 videos of you and you couldn't get your shit popping, you know what I mean? Since then, nigga, if that's your problem, I'm not here to be your goddamn personal Lord and Savior. What's going on? Live, Laugh. Let's see. Live, Laugh, and Love. Shout out to Live, Laugh, and Love for blessing me with that $100. Okay, that's what they mad at. You know what I'm saying? That's what the haters are mad at. You know what I mean? They're mad. You're mad. And shout out to all the people that follow me. You know what I'm saying? That support me, that like me, because we are one and the same. You know what I mean? I'm not getting on here being the victim of these people. When nigga posted some shit, a slander on my father, slander on my mother, you know what I'm saying? Made up lied allegations that I run around the house, I'm crazy with a crazy chick and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? All the lies that y'all have heard on me, I have never came out here become a victim and weep at y'all feet and beg y'all to understand anything. You know what I'm saying? It was action taken behind that shit. When niggas posted my private information, I struck the fuck out of them. Niggas posted copyrighted stuff of me, I struck the fuck out of them. You know what I mean? And I catch niggas unawares. Yeah, I hit your ass 3 in the fucking morning, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Catch you 3 in the morning. And the thing is, if you confront me, I wouldn't give 2 fucks about it. You know what I'm saying? Very sociopathic when it comes to that type of shit. Okay? Because you were sociopathic when you did the shit to me. Because I don't violate you. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all give a like to Live, Laugh, and Love. You know, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I hit the love button on it. You know what I mean? Shout out to all that support, man. And the thing is, when people do support my channel, it does go back into the production because a lot of the stuff I do, like when I do get money, you know what I mean? And if Kiki was up here, she would tell y'all that. You know what I mean? I do take the money and it's reinvested, even if it's just a computer part, a new headset. You know what I mean? So with that money that Live, Laugh, and Love has dropped, because I'm already like doing very well for the month, I'm going to take that and buy maybe a new microphone or a new headset. So y'all will see the fruits of what y'all give, you know what I'm saying? And just better production, better everything over time. So when you give, I will make sure that manifests in a proper mean for you guys to benefit too from that. So, you know what I'm saying? Much love on that. Yeah. So, like I said, I have not been paying too much attention to the street sector. Because like I said, right now the street sector has been disbanded. What you do have left over is a markers protection group, which that's where it got confused. Okay. So I do understand Yana got pregnant and then West Indy got pregnant. And so what? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? If Yana got pregnant, West Indy got pregnant, what do they have to do with anything when it comes to like, you know, whatever? I ain't knocking nobody commentary. And matter of fact, I haven't really invested. I've seen it myself. I've seen the posts and things like that. I have not been watching nobody, ain't been in nobody clouds and things like that. But one of the things I started to realize for those, it was another section that called themselves the street sector. They were the Marcus protection group. So when Marcus was out there having sex with homeless women, you know what I'm saying, next to garbage cans and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, having sex with crackheads and all kinds of shit like that. You know, literally crackheads, like Lottie was on crack, okay? Shit like that. And prostitutes and shit like that. And I ain't shading them. There was still a lot of women that you would call themselves the street sector now. They wasn't calling themselves that then. They were there backing and being a mammy for all his bad behavior. You know what I mean? Now, he did change over time. And he did change over time. At least we don't see the shit online. But it goes to show when you see that shit, when it comes down to motherfuckers talking about his ex got pregnant, this ex got pregnant. So they have turned that shit into like any motherfucker that has ever like been in the cipher of Marcus, including Sunny, you know what I'm saying, are like, that's the content. You know what I'm saying? Harassing, stalking, and bothering all of Marcus's ex-loves, including Monique and whoever the fuck else. If you notice, that is their content. That's why we were never part of the same group. You know what I mean? Godspeed with whatever their ventures and what they want to do with that. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I don't cover that type of shit because I don't give a fuck about Yana being pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Yana came here. She's peaceable with me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her and her having her child. God bless her. God bless West Indy if she has her child. Shit like that. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's not that much newsworthy shit. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't Marcus baby, or if it ain't an internet baby, you know what I mean? Or like somebody, I'm with a chick on the internet and we have a kid and we both content creators, that'll be something different. But, you know what I mean? The content ain't contenting, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't deal with it. As you see, Sheena don't really fuck with it. Happy birthday to Sheena. And, you know what I mean? Happy birthday to Sheena. I saw it late night. You know what I mean? I was half asleep, so I was going to go over there, but I was half asleep at the time. What's going on, Ruby King? Yeah, what's going on, Ruby King? And so, like, Myjahnee, let's talk about Myjahnee a little bit. And I'm going to get up out of here. I'm not going to be here that long. You know what I mean? And I did know when I went live this late that a lot of people going to be other places or whatever. But, you know what I mean? Hell with it. You know what I'm saying? We still doing good over here. Like with Myjahnee, I heard that she says she don't like the person she's becoming. Things like that. Now I understand she's going out to Justice Reacts. She's going to do this great filing in court where she's going to file under Jane Doe. Then she's going to get subpoena YouTube to get all the information about Justice Reacts, which is from the Latrice Allen sector, to have that shit forwarded. I tried the shit myself. You know what I'm saying? Know what the judge say? Fuck you. I ain't doing shit. That's what the judge said. Thank you so much for the $5. Somebody sent me $5. Hey. Praise the Lord. Okay. Praise the Lord on the Cash App for $5. You know what I mean? If anybody else want to send $5, that is more than welcome. You know what I mean? Whatever you got. Okay? We ain't begging, but hey. But if y'all want me to come out with a scam, like, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm tired of these bad people on the internet, and be like Myjahnee, bad people on the internet, and I'm gonna take Myjahnee and her mother to court, and I'm gonna sue them in federal court. It's just gonna cost me. I don't want to spend my own money, so I want to spend you guys' money. And all I need is about $2,000 to get started. $2,000. I already have the paperwork drawn up, and you guys can just go ahead and just send that by Cash App, and we can go ahead and get the evildoers off the internet. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all the evildoers, and we're gonna. But right now, I just need your money, because I'm just a poor little attorney that graduated from UCLA with a law license in California, and I claim to live in a skyrise. And things are expensive. Things are expensive, so I'd rather spend you guys' money than my own. So go ahead and send me a Cash App. You know what I mean? I just need more money. Now, never mind if you see me at Sephora's tomorrow or at Starbucks, getting the Chakamaka Moke and things, and stopping at Victoria's Secret. Don't worry about that. Okay, guys? Let's go ahead and... You say it sound like Michael Jackson. Yeah. I'd rather use you guys' money. Okay? Okay, Peanut Eminem. Okay, I need you guys' money. Who else is it? Bush Baby, Ruby King. Yeah. We need to come together to get these evil Catrice. We need to come together to get all the money. I need you guys' money. I can't spend my own. Okay? Now, I claim to make over 6 figures. Okay? I make 6 figures. And $2,000 is still a lot here in California. Okay? Even though next week I'm going to Disney World with my daughter. All right? Oh, you guys' money. Okay. Oh, you guys' money. Okay? I'm not going to spend my own money on that shit. On the evildoers. I have you guys, and you guys can come together. You guys could come together and give me your money. If everyone, since I have 160 or 100, almost 200 people in the chat, if everybody sends me $10, that is $2,000. $2,000, and then we could get the evildoers like Octavius. I'm here for 74. Justice Reacts, and I'll make all kind of court filings. I'll drop some fake paperwork and put it on my community wall that has no county clerk seal, no federal clerk seal, or anything. But you guys will be satisfied. Come on, guys. You guys love being conned by me, and I'd be so nice with it. Okay, I'd be so nice with it. So just give me your money. Okay, I'm gonna get a new. Don't mind if you see me with a new bag. Okay. Don't mind if you see me with a new bag, or I'm going out with my daughter to another theme park, Disney World. Okay, that's money, my money that I'm spending. Okay, never mind that. And I don't need anyone that is doubting the process. Okay, I don't need anyone doubting the process when I go after these evildoers, and I don't need anyone asking questions in the end about where's the paperwork? How come I didn't file? How come this didn't go through? That means that you're a part of the evil that Octavius, that I'm here, Star 74, and Justice Reacts, and others are a part of. Okay? Now, Judge FEFE is, she's going through her struggles and things like that. And that's not our problem. And, we used her for what we could, and she's, she failed us, and, the things like that. But they have public defenders for people like her. Okay, so we don't have to worry about anything that FEFE has going on. with doxing and doing all that gangster shit that we worked with her and behind the scenes allegedly. But come on, guys. All right, so I need everyone to, please, got to get the evildoers out of here. Let's get the evildoers out of here, guys. So far, we got 200 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm just going to do an hour, so I got 20 more minutes. And we're just going to do an hour live. You know what I mean? We almost had 1,000 views anyway. You know what I mean? And y'all been doing real good on the replays anyway. So I just want to come live and give y'all this. Y'all already know. A lot of y'all already know it. But y'all don't know it from my perspective and how good it is for me to see 74 actually excel and win in this situation over FEFE. And like I said, I didn't know that this woman has went as far as doxing people in y'all sector like Miss Carver. And I know she did Britney Badass, amongst others. And there was a lot of people I saw from the Mode 3 sector. So when it went down, the page, when she took the page down with all the people doxing information, I told her I was going to start going around the internet and making friends with a whole lot of people and privacy striking every video that she had, because she had people full fucking name up there with the fucking address with the goddamn screenshot of the home in the back. Okay, as the thumbnail. I mean, some bold nigga shit. And you see the two niggas that's really active out here. You know what I mean? And I have to give it to us. 74 got her case. It reversed in court. So she not only has charges against her, like the state of Colorado not only just put charges against Judge FEFE, they also went as far as putting not charges against her, but she also has a restraining order that got reversed against FEFE as well. So the state of Colorado was on her ass. She got to deal with that shit. And like I said, and I'll talk to the AI for in a minute. And the AI show you that she's facing minimum 2 years in jail if convicted. And it's dead to rights. The shit's recorded. And now in my case, it is from start to finish. Okay? From start to finish, her and Queen 88 up there both narrating, and FEFE being a dumbass, doing the calling for a whole nother bitch. So when she get charged and she get fucked up here in Florida, you know what I mean? You're going to jail for a whole nother woman's agenda, just like you may be going to jail just for a whole nother woman's agenda in the Latrice Allen sector. Whoever put you up to doxing and doing that weird squatting shit on I'm Here For It 74, you're going to jail for them being a dumbass, doofus, do-girl ass, dumb bitch. Okay? It ain't no way around it. Like, you're going to jail, and motherfucker probably gave your stupid ass $50 at the most, or $40 to do the dumb shit. Because you're a cheapo. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk with the AI since y'all can hear it along with me. And let's see how much time the dumb nigga is facing. Okay?
Hey, Octavius. What's new?
What's going on? I want to know, for malicious squatting in Colorado, what is the minimum sentencing and penalties for malicious squatting in Colorado and causing a false Amber Alert?
In Colorado, malicious squatting may be charged under various statutes depending on the circumstances, which could range from misdemeanors to felonies. As for causing a false Amber Alert, it's considered a serious offense. Those found guilty could face penalties ranging from fines to imprisonment, depending on specific charges and circumstances. For exact sentencing details, consulting the Colorado Revised Statutes or a legal expert is recommended.
Okay, I talked with ChatGPT. It was telling me 2 to 6 years for this.
Sentencing for crimes can vary widely based on the specific charges and circumstances. For malicious squatting or causing a false Amber Alert in Colorado, it depends on how the court classifies the offense. ChatGPT's information might be outdated or generalized. Penalties could indeed range up to several years, but it's best to consult legal experts or current legal texts for precise, up-to-date information.
Now, it's up to the state to be the one to take up the charges against a person for doing these type of activities, right?
Yes, it's typically up to the state to decide whether to press charges for malicious squatting or false Amber Alerts. The state will review the evidence and circumstances before deciding on charges.
All right, what about that? The same type of thing in Florida for someone calling the police, causing the police to come under false pretenses, saying someone is trying to kill someone.
In Florida, falsely reporting a crime, like claiming someone's trying to kill someone, is a serious offense. It's considered a misdemeanor or felony, depending on the severity. Penalties can include fines, imprisonment, or both. It's up to law enforcement and the courts to determine the charges and penalties.
All right. So, like I said, y'all.
In Florida, falsely claiming someone's trying to kill someone is a
Right, so I'm turning it off. So, like, what I'm trying to tell y'all is there is a lot of activities going on the back end. A lot of people that you see online will be getting snatched up due to all the bullshit that they have participated in on here, thinking that they're invincible, thinking that they're a little bubble. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have detached themselves from reality. Okay, so they have detached themselves from reality. They think that the internet is all they fucking have. You know what I mean? They study their enemy. They go into Facebooks. They dox. People have put out news and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these things are not just state, they're federal offenses. And when the hammer of the law comes down on them, you know, a lot of people are going to be kicking and screaming and yelling and bitching. You know what I mean? And I'm just going to be enjoying it and just be elated, you know what I'm saying, to see it go down, because no one is asking fuck ass, weirdo, mentally ill, broken minded bitches and niggas to fuck with people online because they have a better audience, they have a better voice on YouTube than they do, you know? Or, you know, I'm not part of your gang and your gang leader doesn't like me and you want to prove it to them that you're tough or whatever. That is your problem. So, but when things transpire and move forward over time, what's going to happen is that you keep doing this bullshit, you're going to find yourself in some serious shit. And ain't damn fat bitch or yag ass nigga with a big mouth or bitch nigga with a big mouth is going to be able to bail you out, you know what I'm saying, with their fat ass mouth online and they punk ass opinions. You know what I'm saying? When the law gets on your ass. And when them people pick your ass up, it ain't going to be like, let me show you the receipts, let me show you this, let me show you that. The reason why you did these are crimes against certain individuals. No, what's going to happen is they're going to tell you to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And they might punch you in your fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? And punch you in your goddamn stomach while you got the cuffs on. Okay? And say you resisted arrest, you get another charge. And they're going to tell your bitch ass to talk to the judge about it. Okay? So all they're going to see is your weird ass violating somebody's privacy that, you know what I mean? Yeah, they talk shit online to you that hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? Maybe you wasn't built for it or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, the difference between you and that person, they wasn't around here fucking with you. You know what I mean? The difference between you and that person, there's solid evidence. Not a motherfucker saying there's a troll page that nobody knows that's putting out information. No, there'll be solid evidence where they have the forensic. When they catch y'all for doing this dumb shit, like calling the police, and I've seen it. I've been on a murder trial as a juror myself. What they do, they don't talk to you and ask you, what did you make the phone call? They don't give a fuck about your testimony with that. They do a forensic They have a forensic specialist for your phone company, you know what I mean, or your internet provider will come in and they will talk about, yeah, you used this Google number, you called out from this number, you used this cell tower when you did the bullshit. You know what I mean? So, like, even thinking I'm gonna line somebody up to say that they're doing this or they're doxing me or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That won't work because they will have to have forensic evidence to back up the fact that the doxing or the transmission of obscene material, whatever it is, came from that person's phone or that person's IP address. So it ain't gonna be a testament of niggas running game on the white man. You know what I mean? They already got that shit sewn the fuck up. Okay? You know what I mean? They got that shit tight when it comes down to you doing dumb shit with people's images, people's privacy, people's addresses, people's names, identity theft, all that weird shit. So when the hammer of the law comes down on you, don't be crying and bitching and moaning when this shit happens. Just know that you was a stupid ass nigga getting online, wanted to entertain your people with other people's misery, and when the hammer falls on you, it just fucking falls on you. Okay? And like I say, ain't nobody from no sector, no big yag, you know what I'm saying, with a microphone, no big mama, you know what I'm saying, no pretty bitch, no handsome nigga, you know what I'm saying. Nobody on the internet, no internet influencer is going to influence that judge or that jury, you know what I'm saying, about your innocence outside the evidence that will be presented by that fuck ass prosecutor. Okay? And I guess you make it ask Myjahnee about that shit. So what's happening is, with these charges, Queen 88 can't go in the courtroom, you know what I'm saying, with her. You know what I mean? All right? So, like, same thing with the BS bitch. Like, she said, when I was over there being doxxed and shit, Judge Kiki doing her thing. She doing her motherfucking thing over there. That motherfucker ain't finna show up to court for you. Nobody's gonna show up to fucking Colorado when you got cuffs behind your fucking back and you looking like a big ass doofus, or even if you did work for Ross or Myjahnee, bitch, your ass is gonna be in that motherfucker by yourself, you know what I'm saying, trying to get right with Jesus. You know what I'm saying? All that voodoo shit and believing in the devil and the universe, nigga, you gonna be crying to Jesus. You gonna remember what your great grandmama said. You know what I'm saying? You can remember what that pastor said at the storefront church back in 1997. You know what I'm saying? When you was really little. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be all that universe shit, the thought philosophy shit gonna fly out the fucking window. You're gonna be there, you gonna be talking with God, begging Jesus, okay, to get you out of this situation when you put yourself in a situation trying to be impressive to hoes that don't give no fucks about you, that praise you when you're doing dumb nigga shit. And that is the lesson of a lot of you niggas on the internet. You ain't gonna never see a motherfucker stick their hand up my ass and have me talk like a fucking puppet out here for shit. Okay? That's one thing you ain't gonna ever see about me. Y'all can call me fat, y'all can call me this, y'all can call me broke, y'all can say I live with my mama, y'all can say I ain't shit, or whatever the fuck. But ain't no nigga ever stuck their fucking hand up my ass, unlike 99% of you content creators that I know of. You know what I mean? Y'all got bosses. Y'all got all kinds of shit, and motherfucker got y'all out here talking and shit. And then when they done with you, they throw you away like the puppet ass motherfucking dirty doll that you are. Okay? Yeah. What's going on, Sister T? Yeah. So like I said, that's the difference between me and a lot of other niggas. I'm my own man. And I ain't finna put myself in that situation. So when y'all see this dumb motherfucker go to jail, amongst others that are going to follow her because they want to be impressive, they internet gangsters and shit. You could just tell motherfuckers that was like never the football captain, never was cheerleading, motherfucker wasn't part of the student council, motherfucker was not part of the brain bowl, motherfucker wasn't even in the band, motherfucker wasn't the flag team. You motherfucker wasn't even a male cheerleader or nothing. Just a loser their whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? On low status on the fucking totem pole. But you know what they could do? They could get out here with their fucking slow ass mind and just be a fucking shit talking, hating ass bitch. And they found their way on the internet and they felt like they could get fame for hating and catching niggas on every F on their report card, reporting on it every fucking day. But then at the end of the day, then that shit don't work. Then they gotta push the limit. Oh, let me dox. Let me show this nigga address. Let me show all that shit. And when them goddamn people come down on y'all ass and make examples of you bitches, you know what I'm saying? Don't be fucking crying. Don't be crying. You know what I mean? It's the life you chose. It's the life you chose. It ain't never been one fucking day I had a nigga full fucking name on my goddamn community wall. It ain't never been one fucking day I had another bitch's email address on my community wall. Ain't never seen me, oh, let me show where a nigga stay on my fucking stream. Never. Okay? A lot of people did a lot of things for clout. You know what I mean? I've had people even try to inbox me. I had people inbox me doxing information on damn near everybody in the street sector. I didn't share that shit. I know what a lot of the trolls look like. I didn't share that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't worth it. What's going on traveling with MJ? What's going on Kathy Sub, Bush Baby? It said that's crazy to be this invested in strangers on the internet where you've been so maliciously calling, having someone house squatted, calling child protective services. Them people are sick. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we've had people that beat their kids online. There's a time and place for certain things. When you actually do witness a crime, then yeah, you know what I mean? Especially if a child's being abused or whatever, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But to do this shit maliciously on I'm gonna get you bitch type shit, I'm gonna get you nigga type bitch thing, that is some fuck shit, and that's the type of shit that we're talking about. We're talking about false calls. Now, if you see somebody being abused or whatever, and you do know about abuse and things like that, you have every right to do that. The law allows that. You know what I mean? But to maliciously use the law enforcement to lie on a person, to try to get a person caught up in some kind of drama where they can lose their life, yeah, you're doing too much, right? See something. So in the meantime, let me check the likes on the video. I'm not even watching my own live on the computer. All right, so we got 221 people here. I'm about to edit it in a minute. I want everybody to hit that like button in the meantime. All right, hit that like button. Let's get me over 200 likes. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed the show, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Live, Laugh, and Love. Live, Love, and Laugh. I got to get the name right. Shout out to her for the $100 super chat for today. She's our champion for today. You know what I'm saying? The goals are met. You know what I mean? But if you do want to donate to Octavius Prime 1 at Cash App. Octavius, Octavius Prime number 1. All right. I guess I could take some calls if y'all want. You know, we can go ahead and stretch it for a little bit. See what y'all got to say. Oh, also, since I do have y'all here, and I got a lot of y'all here, I want everybody, okay? And I do mean everybody. My backup channel is now monetized. It's now monetized. We got 3,500 subscribers over there. And I want everybody that is here to go to this channel, click this channel link while we're here and we're kind of wrapping up a little bit. Make sure that you're subscribed to that channel. What's going on in the safe zone? What's good? How you doing? Manifest reality was good. All right. So I want everybody to hit that link, subscribe to that channel. That channel is now monetized. I have to just go through the AdSense process on that channel. But it's been cleared to be monetized over there. That was a gift from someone that gave that channel to me because they didn't want it anymore. It wasn't able to be monetized. I cleaned it up. Now it's monetizable. So we got a whole nother channel, 3.5 thousand subscribers over there. And I will be going live over there a lot more. So I want y'all to, all of y'all, to hit that subscribe button, please. Okay, so if you support me, subscribe to that channel. Oh, you want to know what band evasion is? Okay. I can tell you that myself, but if you want the AI to know.
Hey again, Octavius. How's it going?
My crowd wants to know what is band evasion on YouTube.
Ban evasion on YouTube happens when someone whose channel has been terminated tries to create or use another channel to bypass the ban. It's against YouTube's policies, and if caught, the new channel could be removed as well. It's a way to enforce bans on individuals, not just specific channels.
Okay. How do a person get reported for that?
If someone suspects ban evasion, they can report it to YouTube by flagging the channel or video in question. They'd need to provide evidence or context showing that this channel is linked to the banned individual.
I showed y'all how to do that in the past with certain people. There's a whole video on that where you can get their URLs, it's the @ symbol, and then you can flag the whole channel. And you could go there and just let them know that this person has been banned from YouTube for like bullying, harassment, sex, or whatever it is. Whatever they have lost it, just let them know, YouTube know, and they can lose that. All right. So, yeah, I want y'all to go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to that channel on the back end. And also, I do go live on this channel too. Sometimes when I just want to talk some shit, okay? And that channel is like a library too. It's like a dormant. It's a dormant channel for a reason, but it's more of a library of old videos from way back that I don't have posted on this channel anymore. So those are like old videos. Subscribe to this channel. And I want y'all to subscribe to this channel as well. All right, so subscribe to those two channels, and you'll see a lot more activity. You'll see a lot more activity on the bigger channel, the one with the 3.5 thousand. I've just been waiting for that to be. I don't want to put no content over there that ain't generating no money. Okay, so now we got it where it's going to generate money, and I'm going to be doing a whole nother type of genre of content over there, reviews and things like that, taking chances with the copyright a lot more liberally, you know what I mean, than I do on this channel. And hopefully that channel will blow up even bigger than this one because I'll be taking big chances with the copyright, doing like stuff like, I ain't even giving no ideas to nobody, but doing things that are more mainstream, more hip hop, more mainstream, more into the movies, current events, shit like that, news over on that channel, more upload type stuff. So I want y'all to y'all can go ahead and hit that up. And if everybody wanted to hit the link, in the meantime, the link is dropped. Okay, we got the link dropped. I'll probably take like maybe we'll be here another 10 minutes if somebody does hit the link. If not, we'll go ahead and end the live. You know what I mean? But I haven't been promoting my backup channels, but make sure I want everybody to subscribe to those channels. That way you don't miss out on some good stuff. You know what I mean? Because like I don't do everything. I've been purposely not doing everything on this channel. You know, sometimes when I get mad, I go to the channel, got 800 subs, and I let have it sometimes. So if you want to see that, go over there. You know what I mean? If I take a flag on that channel, it ain't gonna hurt. Okay. You know what I mean? Now we got the 3.5 thousand channel. You know what I mean? I want y'all to support that. That will be highly active. And we got a lot of stuff that we're going to do with that. Oh, what's going on? I'm here for it. What's good? What's good? Shout out to you. I'm going to give a shout out to you for real. Not just because you're my partner, but, you know, you really are, like, the thing is, a lot of people be out here. I'll say, like, Kiki went out there and handled her business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for 74 when it really went out here and handled her business with FEFE. You know what I mean? It is very rare to see people really going out here handling their business, taking care of their business and shit like that. And so I'm saying, you are as far as we go over here, you're the content creator of the week for what you have done. And this is for the Latrice Allen sector, because of 74's persistence. I didn't know that this lady had a whole bunch of people's names listed, addresses, all the Doxxer information, live roasting on people's families and shit like that over there. You know what I mean? So like what she has done with pushing the gas with Colorado, state of Colorado, to get this woman charged. You know what I mean? Yeah, this has taken that side has taken a big hit. You know what I mean? They don't have those idiots like that are hard to find. You know what I mean? So this lady has taken a big hit. We just got to wait on the state of Colorado. 74 has a restraining order against this woman now. You know what I mean? So hats off to you for that. You know what I mean? You know, that's going to slow the devil down it's a big lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot. And so I can't thank you enough just from a subscriber and a content creator perspective, because you handled that shit with that lady. And congratulations. Okay? Congratulations. You stood on business. And those are the kind of people I would like to be associated with. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be honest, in the B sector, when FEFE and Queen 88 went over there, it was like a hot knife through butter. You know what I mean? Bitches just running out of the way. Bitches scared. Motherfuckers' mouths all shivering. I mean, shit like that. Motherfuckers getting P-bombed, then apologizing to them hoes that P-bombed them and shit like that. But y'all stood on business. Hey, y'all figured it out. Y'all got them hoes together. You know what I'm saying? And I don't talk about women like that on a regular, but them some real low-life scumbag bitches to do the shit that they have done to my family and to 74's family and other people's family that I didn't even know that were doing that too. I did know about Brittany Badass getting doxxed over there as well. Okay. You know what I mean? That's how I found out about her beating her child online, shit like that. But all right, then we're going to go ahead and close it out. Peace, everyone. Thank y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all drop the link to the backup channel one more time, because I really want to see y'all over there. All right. So we monetized over there now. So I had it for a few months. Now I can actually do stuff over there that's going to generate income. All right. Peace, y'all. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the backup channels. Thank you. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the cash